in here just to make sure. Okay, I believe the plough's up north. I didn't turn the truck off. There we go. So we have Vestrum, the 6M, the 8RT and the 9RX. All the tractors are working at the moment. I'm also not sure if I need to spray the grass fields. I think I did that last year, before winter. So that's all fine and wonderful. I will be finishing probably a little bit early today because I didn't slurry that field. Because we're going out to lunch, so I'm going to need to be ready to go at midday or before midday. I think we've got time enough, about 3 hours, to see how far we can get. Also, we are probably going to not finish all the work today and have to go into February 3 to do more of it. Can't help that. What I didn't do, let's do that and that and that cotton planting. We can, if I have to, go into March to plant cotton. I would prefer not to. The other problem is anything I plant in February must be rolled in February. So if we get too far ahead of the rollers, then I'm gonna have to stop planting. I mean, ideally we want everything rolled that we can get rolled. It's all looking good. How's this tractor? This tractor is fine. I mean, it's still the same day, so I'm not too fussed about refueling and service. If we have to, we'll do that overnight. The Cedar did need to be refilled, though. Drifting too far to the edge. Pouring drinks while driving is also a dangerous thing. And board. Oh, yes. All right. So here we are at the Northern Farm. Didn't look for trains. I can't remember what. I think I left a thing up here. All right. Let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, the big cotton lifter. And the cotton harvester. And for some reason the tedder. Front loader. So I need this, and we are going to spend a fair amount of time doing the outsides of all the fields that we just bought. Which will mean that I probably end up with parts of those fields not analysed. But They're quite pricey, so I'm not going to reanalyze them all. That was my mistake. So not going to mulch them. Would like to get cotton in the ground as soon as possible. Get this plough round the fields. Okay. I think I've now updated all of our fields to have no tram lines. What is that? Case Puma is me. Okay. I'm looking down the analysis and it's like, okay, we have pink tractors with AI. Why is that one blue and why is the engine running? Because I'm driving it. That's obviously as good as excuse as any. Oh, actually, I need to... That field might actually have a crop in it. I don't necessarily want to destroy the crop. Yeah. Okay. What are you growing? You are growing barley. Well, I guess I'm going to have to come out with the sprayer and fertilize it. We won't be able to put lime on it this year. So this will not be a best harvest field, but it is what it is. So one less field to deal with. And then because it's got barley in it, this is our barley field. And this is a field. Ironically, I ploughed as a contract, now needs to be ploughed as a needs ploughed. Steering assist on. Okay. Move, there we go. And I want to unfold the plough. It's as good a place as any. Do that and oh. Create fields. Why? All right. Oh. Now we can do that. All right. So this is just forcing the visual image of the field to match the working image of size of the field. Because at the moment, it might be the same, it might not. So let's put all the lights on and do this thing. I probably won't get much beyond this field, which is fine. I do think, you keep going for a minute, let's go back and look at these fields. Yeah, that one needs ploughed. That's unfortunate. That one's nearly finished. Also unfortunate. We need to get a move on round here. Unfortunately, not a particularly fast job. We are getting a little bit close to the road. I can't really get around that. mean, it probably doesn't really matter. If I can get this field done before the end of the day, or doing this field will be the last thing I do, I won't necessarily subsoil this field until tomorrow. Checked what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. That might be critical. February 3 is going to be a fairly good day. February 4, we're going to see some more snow. We might end up planting cotton into March, but I'm going to do everything that I can to avoid that particular event. So long as I'm on the outside of the field with the plough, or I'm ploughing beyond the edge of the field, we are correcting the field definition versus the visual. That's all right. But this extra sort of 10 feet or so is also going to result in the outside of the field having dirt I don't know anything about. And with any luck, oh come on. If I do that, yes. We are expanding the field by a couple of feet there. Up there again. Oh, it's like a roundabout. This one is actually going to take us down to the roadway, which is good. All right. And for the most part, the oscillating of the plough does mean that the edge of the field is going to be relatively even. This bit not so much, but run the tractor wide, come back. Still, I think that's probably good enough. All right. Now this track just runs. Oh, at least up to there. Now again. Do that. The problem is I sometimes end up with a little bit of a bulge in the corners when I take it too wide. That one looks okay though. And then tomorrow we can do, is it 3 fields over there? And we'll have finished ploughing the edges, so that's good. We do have, again, that top field with the barley in. I could plough that under and plant it as cotton, but I'm less inclined to do that. It's a free crop. It's just not going to be a brilliant harvest. But we can do enough, I think. A lot of the time, I'll go in, I'll fertilise it, and that's sufficient to do what needs to be done. Right, that looks like a good, looks like a good track to follow. And again, just enough round the outside It all counts as new field edge. You don't have to do that if you don't update the map after the map maker said, yeah, you'll need to create a new save for this version. I mean, it does give us a couple more acres overall. So we plough that bit. Drop the plough. It up and round we go. Okay, this is not actually do that bit. I'm just going to do this bit because that is going to finish off that. Oh, dude, told you to go on the line. What happened? Okay, forwards. All right. Going to end up with a little extra bit there. All right. Not completely disastrous. Going. Who's still doing a thing? 9RX is still working, 8RT is working, and the two little tractors are working. So we're still ploughing, planting, rolling and mulching. So yeah, I won't need the mulcher anywhere. At least not the fields we're currently looking at. That one there had nothing on it. Oh, hi. And this one here had nothing on it. Don't know about the other two. So we can carry on mulching our old cotton fields, getting them ready for the corn and soybean crops later in the year. Still. That's good. That's now on that track, so keep watching. Yeah, it's approximately right. Right enough that I don't need to worry too much about it. This is, okay, this is the right hand edge. Is that? I can't remember if we bought both big fields. Right, AI Worker I has finished. That would probably be the 9RX. So I've only got this field to do. So that's fine. What's that field to my right? Is that? That looks like it has a thing in it. Looks like it has tram lines in it. We're going to have to jump out and take a look at that, aren't we? Let's do that. What is this stuff? This here is, oh, wheat. A big field of wheat. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave that too. That is next track. But you can see here where it looks like the field extends, but the crop is only planted inside. So that's why I'm doing this. But we're all fine. Again, it won't be the bestest crop. We won't have mulched or the other farmer will not have mulched, he will not have rolled, he'll just plant. And then it's up to us to correct the pH and the nitrogen. Since there's crop in it, I will decline updating the pH. But nitrogen we can work with, although it's going to be a pricey application of nitrogen. I guess one thing I should definitely consider is getting the 6R out on the sprayer and getting all that done. That tree's going to have to go because the harvester's going to hit that. Subsoiler won't because the subsoiler's wider. I have chopped down a couple of scrub trees at the edges of fields, especially on the north farm fields. Our cotton harvesters were ramming it. It's not actually a problem for our regular harvester because, again, it's got a wide header, so it'll go under the tree. It's the cotton harvesters that have the trouble. Anyway, we are almost all the way around this field, which is awesome. And it's 5 o'clock somewhere. That takes out the 2 turns in this field and just makes a nice rounded edge. Probably not something that the seeder will be able to cope with, but that's fine. So not only are we fixing things, we're also smoothing out the edges of the field.